afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Oldman102. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Banished. Alright, so I was looking at our... Let's get this on cranked up. Let's get it off pause, get it turned on. I was looking at our trader. I wanted to get some seeds, but we don't have enough in here yet to trade with because he didn't bring any survival coats over yet. So if we go into our inventory and change it from name to quantity, other than survival coats and some herbs, which we're putting some in there, I don't have a lot to trade yet. So, and we are 112 homes, 157 families, so we're behind on the homes. Unless he brings like 100 survival coats over, we're really, before the trader leaves, we're not going to be able to grab any of these seeds. I was hoping for a new tree. Squash, blueberry. Tobacco would be nice because we can make them start making them some luxury goods. We're probably just gonna have to let that trader leave, and we'll catch some seeds next time. So how many houses do we have going in? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not going to do it. Where are we going to start expanding? We're going to start expanding over this way. So where do we want to start putting some homes in? I believe these 4 are going where? What are you out of? Fire bundles or furnace fuel? Fire bundles or furnace fuel? Low on fire, but plenty of furnace fuel, so fire bundles, which means more. We have a bunch of reeds, which means more workshops. Do we have any unused workshops? We do not. Okay, I know we have a bunch of stuff queued up. Let's turn the windmill off a minute. What else do we have baked up, or queued up? So houses and workshops. Let's go into here and we'll queue up. I like putting these face to face. I'm going to leave room for a path up the center. So we're going to go with 1, 2, 3. We're going to go with 4 more workshops. Other windmill is on. I'm just going to pause that for a second. Let's get these workshops. We desperately need to turn our reeds into fire bundles, and I believe we have a ton of reeds. Yeah, we've got 10,000 reeds, which we need to turn them into fire bundles. So, let's stick these over here. Where are we building these houses at? Back here. Okay, so we're also expanding back here into our rice and our windmills and our bakeries. Alright, you are what? You're the Farmers College. Which I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit on that Farmers College until that one's done being upgraded. You are clay. You're just making our building materials. You are fine being out of clay. Before we look at the windmill and flour, we're going to wait for one of the bakeries to finish. So the next thing, now our trader is still here. Hold on, let's throw this on pause a minute. Did you bring enough coats over? You did. So what do we want to get? So if we go to our town arrival and we go to trade items, we can see what we currently have. which is not much. Alright, oh my goodness, excuse me. So what do we want to start with? Brussels sprout. Try to find something that I can cook into another product. Tobacco would give us a luxury. I think I'm going to go with the leek seeds. If we can get one, if I can get 3,000. So we got 200. Where does that put us? Right at 3,000. We could take the leek. Can I get? We could do peach, which is another tree. So 3,500. So if we get one peach seed, we go with take the 200. So we need 500. So that'll get us a tree. Let's go back to inventory a second. And then we are late winter, so let's do this. Since we got a new tree, you are now peach. Let's go with, I can get away with one in the orchards. So let's throw peach there, we'll throw peach there, and then our new seed is leek. So 2 there. We'll put leek. We'll go with 2 there, and we'll change this one from sunflower to leek. We could change your cucumber. So we have a ton of cucumber. Okay, so you're going to go to leek. You're going to go to leek. Alright, let's go back to 2 speed. We can dismiss that trader now. I'm waiting for one of our bakeries to finish so we can see what the recipe is before we start making flour. Alright, where are we on laborers? 25 laborers. I'm going to take this dock fishery, which I believe, yeah, it's back here. And we're going to go 4. That'll bring more food in. And so we're sitting on our 2 windmills. The school is rebuilding. We're starting to get that die off of old age. And we could extend either this one out and put another fishery in, or extend this one out and put another fishery in as well. You are, yeah, so you're just going to make our building supplies. We're using those to upgrade with. So that is fine. Why are you freezing? We have, because we're low on fire bundles. Okay, so we're going to tell you to increase the priority there. We're going to have all 4 of these making more fire bundles. So build me those dock workshops before you build me the bakeries. We have a couple, let's go up to 20 builders. We'll get a few more things done. We've got a bunch of laborers coming. I want to keep an eye on our school though. I don't want this to hit 25 students before, well, we could turn this farmer's college on. Where's this farmer's college at? Over here. We have to turn our woodcutter on for a couple minutes to get some firewood. We got plenty of wood. Let's turn you on. Let's throw a woodcutter in there. Make us some firewood temporarily, and we'll turn you back off. You are... Okay, so you're another schoolhouse with 19 students. Okay, we're going to start switching around. We're going to swap these around in a minute, along with that farmer's college. So we're going to play around with those schools in a second, as soon as I get our firewood situation taken care of. We have a few more laborers just came in, so we get 22. Waiting on these dock workshops. Yes, fire bundles. Go work. And then we'll probably end up putting some more reed farms in. Where are we on feathers? Only 132, so we can't make any more survival coats yet. Okay, we just lost a few more to old age, which means we've got to keep an eye on our laborers. Alright, bakery, let's put you on pause. I'll put you up here with the windmill for a minute. Eventually I want to start upgrading our barns as well, which we need. What is that? Our, yeah, one that this is making, our building supplies. As soon as we're done, so dock workshop, you turn on, you make fire bundles. Bakery, let's pause that a second. We'll look at that recipe now. Just waiting for these other two dock workshops to kick in. So I've got nothing queued up for builders, so I'm actually going to drop that back to like 18. That'll give us our 2 more dock workshops. On traders. While we're waiting for these 2 dock workshops, what can we make with our flour? We have, how many walnuts do we have? Because we have the walnut forester. None, we did not turn them on, so we have to turn our walnut forester on. So no walnuts. Yeah, okay, so we have no walnuts yet. We have herbs. We can do herb bread. So no pumpkin yet. Mango, pineapple, apple, cherry, peach, which we just... So we're going to have to go with just bread for now. Let's turn you off for a second. So, flour... and then bread, which means we'll have to turn our walnut foresters on. Alright. So let's take 1 windmill, throw 2 people in it. We're going to make rice flour. And go. So we'll work the 1 windmill, and then we'll take the bakery and we'll turn it into just straight up bread for now. And what the heck, we'll just get 2 people in there. And we'll leave the spare bakery and the spare windmill go for now. Alright, so dock workshops. Where's our reeds? Still 11,000, so we can turn these two on. Where are we on laborers? 21, we're good. So let's tell you fire bundles, you fire bundles. Turn 2 more on and go. Now I want to look at doing another trade. Another item to trade with. You are making, so our stone and our ore and our coal are starting to pay off. We're going to expand over this way with a new industry. So we're going to start building a small village over here, but I wanted to look at our school situation first. We have one farmer's college done. Our regular schoolhouses hold only 25. Our farmer's college, where are you? You're over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Now, if you don't do this correctly, you lose all your students. We're going to take this farmer's college. We're going to turn it on. We're going to tell it. We're going to give it another teacher. Then I'm going to turn this one off, and a student should come over here. They split between the two schools. And then we'll upgrade this one room. We have one extra teacher now, so let's take that down by 1. So this one room schoolhouse, we're going to tell it to upgrade to a farmer's college as long as we have 2 extra building materials. So how many building materials do we have? We've got 10 building supplies. So we're going to tell this one to upgrade as well. And then we're going to do the same thing. As soon as we get one more farmer's college, we'll turn this one room schoolhouse off and then turn it up. So you are being demolished. This one over here is now being built. Where was it? Right there, farmer's college. Just keep an eye on that one. How much lumber do we have? We have a trader, so let's pause it a second. How much lumber do we have? We have 246 lumber. So we got plenty of lumber. Why do you have a soup kitchen? I forgot about the soup kitchen. Let's turn that off a second. We'll look at that in a minute. We have 2 traders here. Alright, regular trader has what? Your luxury. So you're the smuggler. So your beer and ale and all that stuff, which we're not going to do quite yet. You have more seeds. Was hoping you were bringing in... We're going to dismiss you. I want animals. Back to 2 speed, and the smuggler... Until we build a bar or somewhere to store luxury goods, I'm going to dismiss you as well. So we had another house come in. How far behind the housing curve are we? Way behind the housing curve. Alright. Houses are now going to be... I've got to leave room for another cemetery. Let's bring us a... dirt. We're still using dirt paths, so still we have start making a lot of bricks. Let's bring you back this way. Let's get a path around the cemetery. We'll leave room to build another cemetery. We have one church with 274, so I'm going to actually leave room. We have plenty of room over here to build another church as well. So let's start with some houses. Leave some space for a path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw 5 more. Queue up 5 more houses. build 5 more houses. Let's keep an eye on this school. So we get 2 farmers' colleges being built. And then we'll turn off the 1-room schoolhouse once these 2 farmers' colleges are being done. Alright, so if we're expanding over here, we're going to get our houses in. Now I also want to go to... where are we? Ores and minerals. We should have a... not the multi-mine, not the salt works, marble quarry. It has a circle of bad influence, so I'm going to throw... let's go back this way a little bit further. Let's throw... It doesn't like to have houses near it, so I'm going to throw 1... 2 marble quarries in and let them build. We're going to turn them into marble statues to trade with. So we have another house come in, 28 and 21. They still have 24 and 32, so they're still young enough to have kids, but we're way behind on the housing curve. If you fall too far behind on the housing curve, then they don't have enough age to grab enough children. So I'm actually going to throw a couple more houses back here as well. So let's throw like 2 more back here. And then I'm going to leave room for a path coming out that way. Why are you these crazy leaf-looking roads? I'm going to have to destroy those roads and replace them. Alright, where are we on laborers? We got a ton of laborers, so we're going to turn this walnut forester on. Now get us some, once he starts, that'll get us more wood and walnuts. Oh, excuse me, a bunch of nasty sneezes out of nowhere. I'm really hoping for another animal. So if we look at our soup kitchen, what do we need? We have chicken, so we need onion and carrot. Seaweed, soybeans, and fish. We have seaweed and fish. We don't have any soybeans. Corn, milk, and potatoes. Venison, yeah, so tomato, corn. We don't have, where do we have sunflower? So our soup kitchen, we really can't make anything in here yet, so you're going to just have to sit there. Food. We have to stay on top of the food curve, which means we're going to need a few more farms for next spring. So what I am going to do, we're going to pull the old lose a few resources deal, and we're going to take our terrain tool and we're going to tell you to build me a few more farms. Dirt road. Dirt road. So we're going to go crop field 10 by 15. 10 by 15. Now we'll get us 2 more crop fields for next. We can activate those in the winter. So we have 28 and 31-year-olds, see, they're getting almost too old for kids. We really got to get on top of our housing. We have a ton more laborers, so let's go back to 20 builders. And then we'll take this walnut forester. We'll turn that one on. Soup kitchen I can't do with, so we don't have much in the way of spare buildings to put people in. So let's go with another leek. We'll just turn these on. They won't plant it this season. And then we'll queue up. Let's just flatten out 2 more. And then we're actually going to cut into this mountain as well. So let's just get it done. We'll have 2 farms ready for the following winter. 10 by 15. 10 by 15. So I won't activate those yet. We'll see if we get a new crop. We have another farmer's college almost built. Alright, so this farmer's college is ready to go. Now I'm going to take this 1-room schoolhouse. And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to take, we're going to activate this farmer's college. I'm going to hire a teacher. I'm going to tell this 1-room schoolhouse not to work. So now we have 2 farmers' colleges turned on, but we have an extra teacher. So I'm going to fire that teacher. And then we're going to tell this one to, where is it? It's back here by the quarry. We're going to tell that one, all the students are going to a different school. We're going to tell that one to upgrade to a farmer's college. So they're all sad, they're all leaving. So we have a couple more houses going in. We're going to have a couple marble quarries. Now there's another thing I want to get into, and let's see where we're going to expand to. We have room along here, and we have room over here because we can get into more fishing and stuff in here. Let's throw a wooden bridge across here. Let that build. Let this bridge build. I'm going to turn you on a second. I'm going to turn you on a second so I can see their borders. So I know where their borders are. We're going to throw a path along their border so I know where they are. Let's throw a path along here. And now, once those 2 paths are built, we'll sort of like connect them together. And we can use, we can utilize the space right here. So dense tree shack, yeah, you're starting to do really well. So we're gonna have all the logs we want now. Alright, firewood. We have, since we're making the extra fire bundles, we could turn this guy off, which gives us another laborer. And pause. What do you have? Tell me you have animals. You do. Oh, red Frisian. Are they beef cows or are they milk cows? I can't remember. Sheep will give us wool, which we can make extra coats with the trade, but I want the cows for milk. We're going to take as many as we can get. So let's start off with the 8. See what the 8's going to cost us. 6,400. So if we go 500 coats, where does that put us? More than we need. 400 coats. So we need 400. Let's go with, how many flowers do we have? 2,300 flowers. Yeah. What are we short? 400. 6,400. It's going to give us 8 red cows. Trade. Turn you back to 2-speed. Now I have this pen here. We're going to go with the red Frisian and turn you on. So let's put somebody in there. So that's going to fill that pasture up. Now, I don't know if we're going to have to wait for the cows to come over, and we're going to have to wait to get 2 more cows to go to 10. Because I don't know if they're milk or beef, which means now we're going to need another pen for next time he brings us animals. We could put a couple animal pens over here. We can. Let's get half along here so we know where our border is. And we'll go right to, can I go all the way out? I can't. Let's go to there. And let's throw a path down this way. Let's just go all the way out to there. Let's bring in another path. And now let's get ourselves prepared for the next animal. Standard pasture. Oh, so we got a little spot right there we have to flatten. Let's try that again. Standard pasture. Right there. So that'll get us ready for our next animal, which we can put more housing in over here now as well. Alright. Farmers College. We have no more one-room schoolhouses, so we're actually going to tell you to work. So that's going to give us, we don't have to worry about college space, or school space, for a very long time. And then once this one-room schoolhouse becomes a farmer's college, we can turn it on, and that'll give us room for like 100 students. No, 90 times 4. So we don't have to worry about student space for a while. Okay, we bought your cows. You can go away. Alright, let's look at our windmill. So you should be making flour. You are. And then our bakery should be making bread. And it is. So that's going to give us even more, that's going to give us a better source of food. So we still have 12 flour in stock. They're going to start eating the bread as soon as we make it. Where are we on rice? 3,000 rice. Where are we on laborers? 34 laborers. So let's take soup kitchen I can't do anything with. We're going to turn, so what do we have? Let's turn this other herbalist on. That'll get us more herbs coming in. 28 and 20, so they're young enough to have more kids. We have 2 more rice planters another bakery, and another windmill queued, ready for people. I want to see... Marble quarries aren't even... Okay, so we got one almost... We've got one coming in. So let's set us up... I want room for another cemetery and another church, which we can go that direction. We're going to have housing through here. Let's give ourselves another path here real quick. And we'll just hook it in to there. Let's go to labor. I want to go to crafting. Pottery, candle maker, cooper, ropery, joiner, potter, statue carver. I'm going to throw in 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 for now. Statue carvers. This will give us another trade good. Do we want to queue up another cemetery right now? Town services. I don't want a fenceless cemetery. Can I get... Yeah, we'll throw another cemetery in right there. And there's plenty of room to walk around it. So let's grab path coming down this way and around and around. This other wooden bridge is not quite finished. So we are going to expand back over into here as well. Why do we have people cold? Firewood is always a pain. 27 and 33-year-olds. So we had 2 more dock workshops, or did we turned every one of them on? We can start bumping up the people though. So let's take you to 2. Let's take you to 2. Where are we on reeds? 12,000 reeds. So let's take you to 2. And we'll take you to 2. You're already on 2. Which one did I miss? The first one. And where are we on laborers? 28. So we're good on laborers. 28 and 31. We're still way behind on the housing curve though. 119 homes, 191 families. We need to build like 40 homes. We're gonna do... we're gonna expand. Let's throw in, let's queue up like 5 more houses over here as well. Hold on, let's leave space for a path. Okay, I did put a path in there. Back to our houses. Yeah, there's room for path. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more houses. Which means we're going to start needing more food. Which means we're also going to need more fire bundles. Okay, traders here. Pause a second. What do you have? Arrowheads, pearls, native artifacts. Nothing I need. Did our cows come over to the pasture? They did. We need 2 more cows before I know what they're going to make. Oh, no, they're milk cows. Oh, so we already get milk. Awesome. So now we need a dairy. Now we need a dairy. Let's go back to production, food refining. Now we need a dairy. Which dairy do we want to go with? What are our choices? Right now it looks like it's just the old dairy. Bakery, kitchen, sugar house, roasted nuts. Alright, we're going to go with the old barn. Now, where do we want to put our dairy barns? I wanted to leave room along the water for more traders, but I think I can put, yeah, we got plenty of room here. Let's throw one dairy barn in for now. So we'll let that build. We had 24 and 33-year-old. We have 28, 20-year-old. 26 or 28, 33-year-old. Yeah, I would love to see like a lot younger families moving in. So we'll let those. So you are pasture going in for our next animal. I should probably build yet another pasture. Let's grab, just so we can stay on top of it. Path going this way, and then let's get a path. No crazy stuff like that. Oh, we still have like this weird downslope thingy going on right there. Alright, we'll look at that. Alright, another trader. What do you have? You have sheep, pigs, and beef cows. Pause. They will hold them in this temporary pen until we build a pen. Do we have any other animal pens built and ready to go? Yeah, we have one back here. Okay, so we do have another animal pen ready. So what do we want to get? Do we want to get the sheep or do we want to get the beef cows? Beef cows will get us, we'll stay on top of our food. Sheep will get us wool and mutton. I'm going to go with the beef. Let's take the 8. So let's go with another 400 coats and another 400 flowers. Trade, and then we'll dismiss you, and then we'll take you off a pause. Then we'll bring our new oh yeah, beef trade. Oh, they're trade beef cows. I didn't want trade beef cows. Crap. We can only trade them. We can't. I messed up. I should not have bought trade beef cows. We're gonna have to throw them in here now. We can only breed them to trade. We can't breed them for food. I usually don't buy any trade animal. That was my bad. I messed up. 24 and 32-year-old. Alright, we'll deal with the trade cows. Maybe we'll sell them off. I know we'll lose some money, but we'll probably sell them off. Let's throw it on pause. We're about 45 minutes in. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.